Hello everyone, this is the stoplight that I've been talking so much about. I'm going to give you a bit of an overview, both the inside and out. The outside's pretty standard. It's a normal 3-light stoplight. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about that. To get inside, you just take off these you just fold these thumb screws out. Then the cover lifts off. You got the bulb enclosure here, and this just flips over, and you get the rat's nest inside. And the wiring is obnoxiously simple. You got the main coming in from the wall. It goes to 1 hot, which goes to the switch, which just spreads it out to 3 switches, and a neutral, blah 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 blah. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. It takes a pretty standard cord. It was like that when I got it. Saved me some trouble. Now I'm going to give you an overview of just how bright this thing is. Not to mention just how big it is. I mean, this is a standard love seat, and it looks like a small child. They don't look that big when they're hanging above your car, but they are quite big. I mean, here's my hand. So let me turn on all the lights here. So I've got my desk lamp on. Turn that off. Turn the overhead light off. And it hasn't made that big of a dent in my living room. But now I've rigged up. It used to be that when you plugged it in, all of the lights came on and stayed on. And it was generally pretty boring, bright, and obtrusive. It sucked. I've rigged up these 3 switches. Well, actually, it's 1 switch in 1 enclosure that I got from Lowe's. And they control all the lights. I feel like I have to keep 1 on just to keep color in the room. And you see you can make all these fun rave colors. Here's yellow, which actually mimics standard halogen bulbs pretty well. You turn red on, everything becomes really sexy. Turn green on, and it becomes, really awesome and psychedelic. Turn them all on, you get some flavor of it. So that's where I'm at now. Where I'm headed, the next step, the camera has to close its iris pretty far, but I'm going to get a microcontroller and hook it up to take over this switch. This switch was to pretty much prepare the system for what I was going to do. Now that I know more than what I did. I didn't really know what I was doing before I entered this, and I got shocked a couple of times. It was exciting. It should have been there. Yeah, I'm going to get a microcontroller on here, and someone has suggested turning it into a music equalizer, like you see on displays, where green is relatively quiet, yellow is mid-range, and red is high. So you would have this bass thumping, and all the lights would be going crazy. Ooh, I just shocked myself again. That was fun. That's gonna hurt. But so that's where I'm going. I hope you'll keep following my project, because it's bound to get interesting.